Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's struck.
Goes for a shot! Paz. Seedorf. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that could set him on his way. He might be in here. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is a brilliant interception. Seedorf. Puskás. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a fine interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Michel Platini. Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The breakthrough strike. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries to pass it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, super ball. Pele. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
When chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of the...
And Puskás! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Seedorf. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Mohamed Salah. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be made aware.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Mohamed Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. It's their second corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Well, that's well seen too. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Gives it back. Little pass back. Pele. This might spell danger. And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward. Pele. Searching pass, he's played the big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's done very well to take that back. Closing in on goal. And pushed us! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Forlan.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pele, who does have an assist to his name. Not too much more here than... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning. And he's a
decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. That's really well cleared. Rummenigge, Mohamed Salah. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rummenigge sticks it away. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Mohamed Salah gets through and he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking tidy in possession here. Tries to play it through. Here's the whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it, the score at half. Chance for a shot! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
and his manager couldn't look happy.
Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! They've scored! And they're back in front. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vitinha, that has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ah, cracking ball. Vitinha, now it's Batistuta. Mateus. Bout of passing here, really. And the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Now it's Bale. He's in a great position here. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts it out. Adams. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Gets his head on it!
Don't you just love the level of intensity?
It's Bale! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Batistuta. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, I feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. In again. Defending of the desperate variety. FC Nassau have it back. And Pulisic! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a decent ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! So we're still where we started right now. And he's picked out the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is a great pick out. Big chance! Great chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Mohamed Salah. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Throwing. He's a sharp little ball here. Dixon. Raul. Looking to play him in. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's the keeper's ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's played a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Nassau certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Great vision. Thinks about the and the shots! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves,
Hello,
and
everybody,
it's
and
level
quick
pegging at
announcement now.
half-time.
We would like to ask you all to
Well,
kindly
it's been a
stay
tight
seated
game,
during
but
the
one
match.
that's packed with
Thank you for
incident
your
and
cooperation.
talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he cuts out the supply, and he's gone looking for safety. Oh, what has happened here? Christian, bullish header! Goal! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
FC Nassau take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a key interception. Forlan. FC Nassau appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Paz. Rummenigge. Forlan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Forlan. Raul. Into the channel. That has not gone well. Adams. Mohamed Salah looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
FC Nassau choosing to make the first change. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Eze.
There will be 3 minutes
Across
at
the
a
court.
time.
Mateus. This looks promising. And he's on his way. That's a little off target. And that was very necessary. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as you... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Eze is always someone I've kept an eye on. A player who broke through as a left winger initially, but also has the intelligence, the
big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That has not gone well. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? That's a chance to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. And that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Dixon brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
South Korea have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Threads one in. Shot could be on. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit...
Oh, he's been caught! It's Salah! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And Dyke clears it away. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. And the shot! And it's a goal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
After 31 minutes is number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That is a crunching tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Bernardo Silva. In towards the back stick. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but
A big chance! And the finish! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mateus, the ball is loose and the chase is on. No joy this time. Rijkaard. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half. Up he goes! Against the crossbar! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they win it back again. And here's a player who has defined the generation. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Vitinha. Mateus. Rummenigge. And Mateus. Now it's Eze. Oh, super find. He's being urged to shoot. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And here's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. And for a moment, time stood still.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Rummenigge. Mohamed Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Scholes. Bernardo Silva is flagged offside. And he's being shifted off it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Costa Curta clears. Bernardo Silva. Costa Curta. Now it's Eze. Now it's Mbappe. We expected better, and so did he. Salah. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out to the right. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Eze, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he places a 10 or deeper.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they can counter here. And here's Forlan. Bernardo Silva. Great chance! There it is! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's done very well to take that back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Forlan. Van Nistelrooy goes for a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. That's really well cleared. Nicked it back promptly. And he's being shifted off it. Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
They forced the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
Just the goalkeeper. Surely! In for the pieces! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking to play him in, and the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. Raul.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And Nistelrooy on 2 now and looking for 3. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Now this could be real chance. They've scored. They're back within reach. No space. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Forlan. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this Leroy. It's played through for him. And this is Forlan. He's one-on-one, surely! And a chance! Goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Mohamed Salah. Saliba calmly anticipates. It's a really well-measured ball. Raul. Forlan. And here's Azar. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.